What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? HumbleZeus here, bringing you another video, and today's video comes from a nomination. I was indeed nominated to do something, because you people just want to see me do stuff, I guess. And I was nominated by another YouTuber, a friend of mine, Armadis. Thank you for nominating me for this very strange challenge, a very interesting challenge. And at the end of this video, I'll be nominating my own friends, our other YouTubers, to do this challenge after me. So, what the challenge basically is, it's called the person behind the games, hashtag the person behind the game, hashtag yellow swag. And what it is you have to say 10 facts about yourself, 10 random facts, nothing really particular, about anything you want. And at the end of that, you just nominate other people to do it. So I think it's kind of cool. I think it'd be more fun for you guys to learn more about me and, and maybe answer some of your questions or just general things you want to know. And I think it'll be an amazing thing. So starting off with number 10. I want to do something really random, so we're going to start off with my favorite ice cream. My favorite ice cream is vanilla ice cream. So if I'm in an ice cream parlor and, you say like, oh, Zeus, let me get you some ice cream. What would you like? Just get me vanilla. I love vanilla ice cream. It's probably my favorite ice cream. And then right under is like cookie dough or Rocky Road. It's kind of like a mix-up between them because I love vanilla, but I like other ice creams too. I like chocolate. I like mint. I like rum raisin actually too. So there's a lot of ice cream I like. I love ice cream in general, but vanilla is probably one of those ones that I'm gonna default to when it comes to ice cream. Just pure vanilla. Don't give me sprinkles. Don't give me chocolate syrup. Just give me vanilla, and I'm happy. I'm more than happy to just stick with that. Moving into number 9. Again, something just kind of completely random. My favorite video game. Obviously, I am a gaming YouTuber, so what would my favorite game be? My favorite game is actually Spider-Man 2 on the PS2/GameCube. I didn't own a GameCube, so another small factoid thrown in there. But I love that game so much. It kind of solidified my love of gaming. It was one of those things that I really enjoyed playing. And honest to God, if they remade it, I would probably be one of the first people to buy that game, because I absolutely adored Spider-Man 2. My favorite game is indeed Spider-Man. And I grew up on comic books too, so it might have been biased, but still one of my favorite games ever. So number 8, my favorite animal. My favorite animals are baby seals, or seals in general. I think baby seals are just cuter. Yeah, I have a thing about cute animals. They're adorable, and they're funny to watch, kind of shuffle around. And I know they kill penguins. I know some of them kill penguins, and it is a sad fact, because I actually do like penguins too, but baby seals are very close to being my favorite animal. I think my favorite animal probably, actually, they are my favorite. I'm not gonna give a thing. Seals, baby seals, the same category. But seals in general, platypus are also really cool. I think platypus are also one of my favorite animals. I can't go into animals. I love animals too much. My favorite YouTuber. My favorite YouTuber is Jacksepticeye. Not because of anything in particular. He didn't save me from anything. I wasn't really depressed when I found him. I was kind of bored one day and happened to run across his channel because you can't type in Jack into YouTube comments without it showing up Jacksepticeye. So I was like, who is this? Clicked it, and watched a few videos and found myself slowly enjoying his content more and more. And he's kind of become one of my favorite YouTubers. I mean, I have other YouTubers that I like, obviously. YouTube is more than one person, but I tend to find myself after a recording session or while I'm waiting for a render to go on, I'll sit and watch a few videos of his and enjoy myself immensely, and I think it's an amazing thing that he does, and I would love to meet him one day. So number 6 is, and it's kind of weird this comes after the I love Jacksepticeye thing, but I don't like cake. I hate cake. I like frosting. I absolutely adore frosting, and I actually do like ice cream cake, but straight cake, normal cake, I don't want. So usually on my birthday, we don't have cake, we have ice cream, and again, that's usually vanilla ice cream for me, but I just don't like cake. I don't know what it is. I can never really finish cake. I'll ask for a piece of cake and I won't finish it, and I'll just give it to my mom, and I'm like, I don't want it. She's just like, why did you get it then? I'm like, I wanted the frosting on it. So I just don't like cake, and I know if Jack ever does see this video, he's gonna be like, you heathen, but I just don't like cake. I don't know what it is. So moving in, because I don't want to get on this topic anymore, my favorite sports. My favorite sports are, and it's kind of hard to pick one or two. I kind of narrowed it down to 2. I do enjoy basketball and I love soccer, even though I don't like FIFA or 2K that much. Partly because I just think if I'm going to play a sport, I'm going to play it for real. I'm not going to just sit with a controller and do it. But for those people who like FIFA and 2K, props to you. I know it's a fun game. I played it at a mate's house and it was actually a lot of fun. I just personally wouldn't pay for it. But I think if you do enjoy those games, I think they're both really good games. So that's kind of my 2 favorite sports, basketball and soccer. So moving into number 4, I absolutely love sandbox game. Anything that's a sandbox game is my thing. If you wanted to make me a personal game, this, I made a fan game for you, make it like a sandbox. I mean, obviously, if you're making it, I don't care what you're doing if you're making one for me. But if a big company's like, I want to make a video game for you, just make it a sandbox game and I'll absolutely love you. And one of my favorite sandbox games is actually Prototype, the Prototype series in general, because I was a badass who could turn my arm into a giant blade, cut set people up, eat people, throw people off buildings. It was just a fun game. I absolutely love it, and I would love to see what else they could do with that kind of style, but not a lot of games do that. Like Infamous I love too, but it's just slower paced, which I didn't really care for. But whatever. Anyway, moving into number 3. I think a lot of people seeing me play Honey Pop might make the misconception that I like anime. I really am not the biggest anime fan ever, because a lot of the more popular ones that I've actually yet to see, like I've not even watched an episode. Like I've watched Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, because I grew up on that as a child, Akame ga Kill, and then that's kind of it. That's where my repertoire of anime ends. I never finished Soul Eater. I never watched Death Note. I never watched, I've yet to see an episode of Attack on Titan. There's just a lot of anime that I've yet to ever actually watch. So a lot of people might think that I like anime. I'm not that big an anime dude. I really am not. I want to get into it kinda, but I've seen what happens to people who do, and I'm kind of afraid. So who knows? We'll see what the future holds. Anyway, moving into the next thing, number 2. I love lightning. I think it's an amazing thing to see when you see like lightning strike. A lot of my family doesn't really care for it. My little siblings are afraid of it, but I really think lightning's fascinating, and it has something to do with why I'm called HumbleZeus. I just really like lightning. As a child, I was never really afraid of thunder or lightning. I thought they were both really cool, but I would always kind of stay with my mom and explain lightning and thunder, and I just absolutely love lightning and thunder. Well, lightning, thunder just comes with lightning, but I still think they're both incredibly cool. And now to the last, final kind of factoid about me. A lot of people want to know where the name HumbleZeus comes from, why I'm called HumbleZeus, what does it mean? It doesn't mean anything, I'll tell you that right now. It means nothing. HumbleZeus came from my first time signing into Xbox. When I finally got my Xbox, I finally convinced my mom to get it for me. She was just like, okay, here. And I'm like, oh, I need Live to play stuff. So we went and got Live. It's like, okay, here, we're making a name for you, you can change it later. I'm like, okay. And the name that popped out was HumbleZeus59152. Later on, I just cut it down to HumbleZeus because I was like, why do I need these numbers for? And that just became my kind of thing. So HumbleZeus, that's the name I have. So for people thinking it's a really weird nickname or something, or it's because I like lightning, that's not true. I just really happened to get lucky, or random, I guess, and that's the name I got. So that's kind of it. So for my users I'm going to be nominating It's Just Steph, Magic Shots, Azumarcy, and We Can Game If We Want To, and we want to. So those are my 4 YouTubers I'm going to be nominating. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Zeus out.